let's get into the week. Germany. Shaheen.
Yes, how are you?
How's it going, Salam?
Online business are massively, aggressively, I would say, growing.
Yep.
Crazier than ever.
Yep, I agree. I see that. I see that also with, with REBHORN, my brand, and also the clients I work with outside of the canvas industry. I'm talking about, like, I see a lot of people. I see a lot of sales increasing through rugs. People are buying rugs. A lot of new essentials, which are considered, people to make home more comfortable to them. So I see that. So I actually have a lot of questions. So you sent me some pricing about a month ago, which is a little bit confusing. Now, there's 3 columns with 3 different prices. Send you an email tomorrow. Thanks.
Sure.
All right, bye. Sure. All right, that whole call was negotiating pricing with a manufacturer that helps fulfill and ship out a bunch of products where I can design stuff like I do with REBHORN. They sell things like acrylic stuff, which is really cool, things I don't even offer right now. But the pricing is not there, and I need the pricing to be really competitive such that I could offer better deals for my potential customers or current customers as well. Some sort of an overview throughout the week. I try to, again, I'm not documenting everything as much as I can, and then add some context around it. Now with the, with the pandemic going on, people are really rethinking their branding strategy, which is, people are realizing how important it is to have a presence online. Disasters do happen, unfortunately. You need to learn how to pivot real quickly. And it's great for people that already have a strong brand presence online or had a branding strategy, because now they could do things while they're at home. They have an audience. They could either do potential podcasts or interviews or connect with their audience in certain ways that, maybe in the past they didn't, or they did a little bit, but now they could go full force. Oh, another thing to note on is something's really important that I really realized. On Tuesday, we switched our banner for REBHORN and changed up our sale, and I also adjusted the pricing a little bit and made it a little bit lower with a better sale, which I realized after that, we got a good flux amount of orders. I mean, not a good amount, but better than usual. With the e-com business and business in general, you got to test out little things here and there. Just small adjustments could make a huge difference. And yesterday kind of showed it. I don't know if it's fully because of that sale, but they used, the people that ordered, I believe 2 people used the promotion code that was available, which resulted in a good amount of sales for yesterday. I want something with Scarface. By any chance, do you have anything, or can I special? The only thing close that we have to Scarface is, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, fuck your likes, it'll follow trends. It's from a Scarface scene. I'm talking about, where Al Pacino's on the chair with his whiskey, and it's a famous scene. But anyway, answering a lot of customer service for REBHORN. Got to do it, got to do the grind. But I get a lot of insight as I do a lot of customer service. Shall we? US. Jerry!
Yo, fuck boy.
Yeah. Oh, great. I was just vlogging and you're on.
Oh, sorry. I take that back.
Let's do a little quick run, and then we'll do some chest.
I'll come by around 5:30.
Perfect. Peace. We're going to review 2 amazing apps, Slack and ZAPIER, on how you could actually use these apps to enhance your business.
Slack can be used for any type of business, especially from work from home. There are a lot of businesses out there right now that are still using email, which I think isn't as effective and fast. The best part about it is that it's free.
ZAPIER is basically, a Zap is, by definition, I believe, when you set up a Zap, it's setting up a workflow. So anything that you've done manually, right, will be automated, and it's really, really easy to use. No coding is necessary. I know you use ZAPIER a lot. I actually learned ZAPIER through Desi, and I use it for my majority for my e-commerce business. So basically, ZAPIER, your middleman, anything you're doing manually, it could most likely be automated.
Sure.
How are you?
Good. Good.
Okay, one thing, I think you enable this, this app. So what it did is like see that. Yeah, that's I know that, but that app may putting a gap between the header
Yeah, that's
because
ugly.
that, yeah, it looks ugly. That's why.
Is that
Okay,
live
no,
right now like that?
I will find a way, okay, to fix it.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
that's no problem. I have another thing I want to talk to you. I want to show you this.
Yeah, it's visible here. It's I think it visible only few products, not on all.
No, it should be on all. No, it's not. I don't know why. It should be.
Yeah, this one, this is the example which I also showed you in shop optimized. Then find out which one you want and I will make it. Okay.
All right. All right. Thanks a lot, Amrit.
Okay, mate. Thank you.
I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye. How are you?
I'm good. How about you? How's the quarantine right now?
Quarantine's all right. It's the same as usual. Me working all the time, staying in. All right, Mark. So I wanted to talk to you about. So I just sent you a few things. So, I don't want to just do. Let me lips. We could keep going back. Maybe we'll do another one right after that
Yeah.
since you're on a roll. Now the whole point is all these lips are going to have a meaning behind it. So one with the money one, I called it luxury lips. All right. The next one I think you're having, I'm gonna probably call it sprinkled lips, maybe. I don't know, like, or sprinkle. I'm gonna have to think about it. Now I did give you a couple more designs. Now I don't know if you saw the lip one. I didn't like how that lip looked at all. Actually, it was really ugly. But I do like the design, and let me tell you why. That looks like marble, and it is marble. If you look at the title, it says marble lip by blah blah blah. Something like that, I could call it marbled lips. I also showed you donuts. Now. So that glaze, I think on the lips, or something like that would look really cool. And then I would call it glazed lips. That would be like glazed lips. If something more appeals to women, you got to think like a girl. Like what would a woman in this demographic want on their wall? All right, Mark?
Okay, Sean.
Alexa, turn on ring light. Gonna do some original TikToking with Jerry over here, who's
big fan of TikTok.
he just messed up my original TikTok. It was about to go viral.
This is Arnold. Yeah. Look at his biceps. Ooh.
TikTok, figuring out a little bit of TikTok action here. No, I meant like, should I do something else or?
I don't think you need it because you have such like original
fits.
things going on. Like
Maybe.
how much editing do you really need to do? Do you want to put your website on there as like a floating text at the end?
Oh yeah, I could do that, right?
Yeah. So go to text, type in your website. Yeah, like wherever you want to put that, and then you could also time it. So whenever you want it to pop up.
Hey guys, how are you? Tomorrow, the next day, we're going to do a podcast or a video podcast on a company called CASPER. Exciting. It's going to be our second episode, and I right now researching to learn a little bit more about CASPER. I've probably done about 3 or 4 hours already of researching the company, learning more about the financials aspect. My background's in finance. CFO for Sugar and Kush, master's in entrepreneurship, and finishing up accounting. So that's the part I like. Sean specializes in the marketing piece, but right now what we're doing is I'm looking at CASPER. I'm looking at different articles talking about the good and the bad. I think it's important about what they do well, what they don't do well. From my point of view, I think Sean will talk more positive about it, about the marketing. The financials, though, I believe is a mess.
Saturday, 8:40 p.m. For the last probably 45 minutes, I've been researching a bunch of stuff with CASPER, which is an online mattress. It's a video that I'm going to be speaking about tomorrow with SKOPAK. It's where we're dissecting businesses. This will be the second video. I gotta, every week I want to improve on these videos. I want to make it a lot shorter and to get to the point, but also hopefully not to make it short enough that it loses its value. B-roll behind the scenes. That talking about the
We're not really doing this. Who would have thought?
And then do that, dude. And if you do that, cut me off. Tell them. You say that, hey, you're going off the deep end there. We want to keep it short, sweet, and informative.
The Nike of sleep, or just another soon-to-be ghost?
We're going to be talking about CASPER. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, my name is Sean Azari. I'm here with Matt SKOPAK, and welcome to our deep dive, or we still don't have a name for it, but we're diving into businesses, and this is episode 2 where we're diving into CASPER.
Michael in my head a little bit. It was just like, I own a floral inspired clothing company, and for the coronavirus pandemic, we decided to use our floral fabric to make face masks. And so each one is handmade and hand sewn. And right now we have yellow roses and violets. And we just listed them on Shopify for sales.
All right, anyway, I think she's super nervous to be on camera. All I'm trying to show is she had a store on Bloom, it's called Bloom La La. She had a store a few years ago. It was her mom's as well. I think it's you guys combined. She didn't know how to put products up. We helped her put products up. There were just 2 products at the time. Made some sales, really awesome. Took an opportunity, I don't want to say opportunity, but seeing the need for face masks and her market, I guess, these flower things, not my market, this is, I guess, her demographic or her customer clientele. All right, it's Tuesday, last night, and right now I am processing a lot of the orders that came through REBHORN. Really grateful about it. I mean, it's not a lot of orders, but it's a decent amount. I'm gonna show you what I set up into Slack, which is a platform where I use for communication, and I divide some of my workspaces. I have a Breakthrough Social workspace, I have a REBHORN workspace, I have a SweetBerry workspace. It's not my workspace for SweetBerry, it's Desi Saran's, and so forth, and then just processing the orders and so forth. So I'm gonna show you some things. A lot of things will be blurred out, but just show you what I'm talking about, how I have the bot, a ZAPIER, which is a workflow set up such that anytime an order comes in to my Shopify store, it automatically updates Slack. So check it out. All right, so this is my Slack. This is my order channel. I'm gonna blur out names, emails, and so forth. But as you can see, blur out this and stuff. So I get the order. Once I get the order, I'll click on it. Once I click on it, see right now, I'm the only one in this channel, so I'm processing the orders. I usually have an admin do this as well, but right now I want to do a lot of this myself, just cost efficient and so forth. So I'm working. I already processed this order. My rules are, hey, if you're working on the order, put a thumbs up. Once you process it, put a check, and then once it's been shipped out, you put a little box. That's just my lingo. You can set it up as the way you want it, however you want to set up your workflow if you have a team and so forth. So next is here, next order, blur out names. Sorry, I have to blur out the customer information. Once I click on the order, come here, bam, get all the customer information. Then I gotta, after I'm all done processing it and then entering into my Excel sheet, I click mark as fulfilled, enter the tracking number and so forth. So really excited, got to do it, and so forth. So, and how did I set up the workflow? I want to show you something. ZAPIER is something I use. ZAPIER.com. I'll show you my Zap. Anytime there's a new REBHORN customer, I have a Zap set up such that once there's a new order, you create a spreadsheet row, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about here. This is the spreadsheet, your first name, last name, blah, 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 notes, calculate profit, and so forth, add the product name, and so forth. So, that's that. Time to Time to continue. I want to show you a couple screenshots, and this is not for bragging purposes. This show to provide more essential value, hopefully to this vlog and the people that are watching that could possibly share it. So, I mean, this is not that many orders. I got 4 total orders today, and here are the total orders, 4 orders, over 1,000. And now here are the Facebook ads just for today. My return on ad spend is about 4 times, so I spent about 200 something. Let me go back to that ad. I spent, as of that time, $208, and my return was about 4 times. It actually didn't calculate all the purchase value. It's saying on Facebook that my purchase conversion value is about $847, which is 4.18 return on ad spend. So, well, which is still great numbers. So just wanted to show you this and get aggressive on Facebook ads, learn the process. I would actually break down, see if you could see in the name, I have 4 campaigns, active campaigns running, 2 prospecting ones and 1 retargeting one. Sometimes I have more retargeting campaigns depending on what I'm doing and my budget. So, and then I have a giveaway running. So, hope that helped. Hopping on a call with Facebook. Hello?
Hi, Sean. It's Rhiannon calling from Facebook on a recorded line. Is it a good time now?
Yes, perfect time.
So I'm a marketing expert, and I'm part of a team that specializes in working with agencies on the platform. So my job is to really understand your current needs, your goals as an agency, and so that way I can provide recommendations, resources, and best practices, best practice solutions that are tailored towards helping you achieve those goals, whether it's for you as an agency or for your clients. Okay?
Okay, awesome.
I want to know, has your agency been affected by the COVID-19 outbreak, or have any of your clients been?
Yes, I have 2 clients that run local businesses where they have to drive store traffic. One of them is Sweet Berry Bowls. So we, basically turned off ad spend. I had a few clients, only 1 or 2 reduced their ad spend. However, some increased their ad spend, which is great because a lot of people are online. I've noticed so I have under my business manager another brand that I started called REBHORN. It's an e-commerce brand where we sell art, printed art on canvases, pillows, home decor, and so forth. So my reach has increased, I'm assuming because a lot of big brands took away their ad spend, which the cost of competition has decreased. So I'm reaching more people. I'm getting more bang for my buck, which is awesome, and resulting in more conversion.
Kind of venture outside of that a little bit, or do you?
Everything, to be honest. I love working with e-commerce brands, but I've worked with all types of brands. This is why I've been recently, I didn't speak a lot, but I actually produce a lot of content. I'm really good with Q&A. Like if someone tells me a business, I know how to market it right off the bat. I don't have to I don't think there has been a time I've been stuck on something, but I'm sure that's gonna come to a point I'm like, oh shit, I don't know. I need to learn more about the business to actually talk about it or actually do it to come up with a strategy. But I went to all different types. Majority of my clientele, yes, it was very home decor, lifestyles of beauty, hair, skincare, furniture, so that's in the home decor area, the restaurants, hospitality business, personal branding. Those are the brands that I've worked with more on. Sure, thank you.
Awesome, thank you so much.
All right, what's up guys? It's 7:30 p.m. I'm about to run a bunch of Facebook ads for one of my clients. Setting up a retargeting campaign. I'm gonna show you some aspects of it. I already created a bunch of audiences. And the audiences meaning like people that have viewed the content within a specific number of days, like for instance, 7 days, 14 days, 29 days and so forth. People that have added to the cart. Creating all these different audiences because some of them are gonna require different creatives, different copies, because someone that has recently added to the cart versus someone just viewed the content, you wanna tweak the copy speaks to them, right? For someone that has added to the cart, you kind of want to add a copy like, hey, you forgot something in your cart, take another additional 15% off and so forth. All right, I was just doing this a little earlier, so I already have the video uploaded. This is a video that my team created. It's a bunch of reviews. I think it's a great piece of content created for people that actually view the product but left. Maybe they left because there was not enough reviews or they didn't see the reviews, so I'm gonna display reviews for them, giving them more confidence into the site and hopefully making a purchase. I'm gonna have a copy ready, so I'm gonna display my copy right here. This is my headline. I may test out another headline and use the same creative, or test out a different copy above the video and see what works best. Facebook will determine and allocate the budget for whichever ad, creative, and copy is performing best. So Facebook will decide based on the results they are seeing.